Okay, so this is a math fun sort of riddle that is called the license plate quiz. And it says 6 digits belong on this license plate, and it gives you clues to figure out what the different digits are. 1, the digits are all different. 2, D plus E equals D. 3, B, C, and F are the only odd numbers. C plus times B equals C. C is less than 5. F is less than 7. C minus A equals B. D minus F equals C. So you might look at this and think, oh my God, what? So this is something that is giving you lots of clues. And you don't have to start at number 1 and figure it all out. You have to look at all of these things and see how they could relate to each other. So you might say D plus E equals D. How could that be? So what number plus another number equals the first number? So I'm looking at this and I see D plus E equals D, which means it tells me that E must be a 0, because something plus 0 is going to equal something. But if it was a 1 or a 2 or a 3, it obviously wouldn't be the same number. So now I know that E is a 0. So I'm going to put that on there. Likewise, it says C times B equals C. Something times the number 1 would be equal to that. So if it was like 15 times 1, it would be 15, or 5 times 1 is 5. So B has got to be a 1. And now also we know that C is an odd number, right? So C is 1, so we confirm that. And then we'll be able to put C minus A, or 1 minus, wait, hold on. Let me see here. C times B equals C, so we know that this tells us that B equals 1. And we know here that E equals 0. So now let's see what we got. We know that C is less than 5, which means if it's an odd number, that it has to be either, if it's less than 5 and it's an odd number, it has to be 1 or 3. But we already know that B equals 1, so then we know that it has to be a 3, because that's the only odd number left that's less than 5. So it's a 3. So now we have C minus A equals B. Well, we know that C is a 3, and we want to find out A. So 3 minus A equals B, which is a 1. So 3 minus A equals 1. So it looks like A is equal to 2, because 3 minus 2 is 1. And we also know that it's not an odd number. So there we go, it's a 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So now we know we're going to probably be getting 4 or 5 for one of these. So now we know that. Okay, so now let's see. We see that, we've got digits are all different. B, C, and F are the only odd numbers. So we know we've got 1 and 3 and F, which is less than 7. So it could be a 5. Okay, so we did this one already. We know this one already. Okay, we know this one already. We use that. C minus A is B, we know that. So now we know we have to find D minus F equals C. So we know C is 3. And we know D minus F is C. So something minus something is 3. And we know it has to be an odd number that is less than 7. So the only odd number less than 7 would be 1, It'd be like 1, 3, 5. So we know that f has got to be a 5, right? So d minus 5 is equal to 3. So 8 minus 5 equals 3. So I'm thinking that d is 8. Let's see. D, is there anything? D minus f equals c. So I think that we are all good here. This would be my answer based on the process of all of that deduction. Let's see if I am right.